This right here, this is just me, okay? This is a version of me that I've never got to introduce to you guys before. This is just me being me, genuine me for the first time. This past year in my life, I lost a lot of things. I lost my career. I lost my self-confidence. I lost two people who were very, very close to me. People everywhere, they would say, "Thank you, Bray, man. When you coming back home?" I thought that everything that I'd ever done here, otherwise, I thought it was all meaningless. Nothing I ever did has mattered to anyone. And I was wrong. Thank you. You all saved my life. Every time I tried to run away and hide, you were there to find me. You are the reason.
Oh, little one, my little one. Come with me. Your life is done. Forget the future. Forget the past. Life is over. Breathe your last. You got no idea who you're dealing with, do you? Ooh, but you will. You will.
Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all.